Hello there, YouTubers. This is Rodney VanAlstine with Shepherd's Path Farms, and today we're going to be canning us some beets. I went out earlier in a different video and showed you how we went out there and found some in the garden and picked them. And well, today we're going to be canning up a bunch. We got quite a few, and I'll give you a clue. We got 3 big bowls full. Let me see here. There we are. We got some good sized beets down there, some beets and greens. We're going to be processing a bunch of them, so we're going to show a little bit of a video of how we're doing it. This is my beautiful wife, and this here is her take on how we process them to get them ready to can.
These are Detroit Red beets. They're an heirloom beet. I find them to be better than the Detroit Reds. They come up a lot sooner. The greens are very dark and green, and you can eat them like you would a collard green or a Swiss chard or kale. We've had a very dried spell for the last couple of weeks, and the leaves aren't as hardy as they should be.
Speak to the camera.
But we're going to try and salvage as much as we can. To process them, when you first pull them out of the ground, you try to cut them a little bit above where they come out of the top of the beet, and it cuts down on the bleeding. You have to boil them for a few minutes to get the skins off before you're able to cut them up and put them into a jar. You cut them about a ½ inch to 1 inch above the top of the beet, and then you cut the roots off, and usually I just set them into a sink. I have some already here that I've already done. And then usually we try to go through and salvage the better parts of the beet greens. This is not a very good one, but we try to salvage as much as we can. It's like a dual.
We got a big bag full of beet greens down there that we're taking the greens off of the beets and separating them. And it's a dual purpose food. Even though the beets are growing in the ground, this is like the best part. I love dual purpose foods. You can go on ahead and cut the greens as the beets are developing in the soil, so you have 2 different foods that you can eat, and you can continue to do that until the beets are a good size. And these Detroit beets tend to get fairly big. This is actually a small one. We've had some that we've already pulled up, and they're good for roasting in the oven, for canning, and even drying in a dehydrator. So I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to process these out by cutting the ends off and cutting the roots off, and then we'll be back to show you what to do from there. And this is going to take just a little bit of time, since we got quite a few to process here. We didn't have room on the countertop. We had to put them all on the floor in the bowls and so forth, because there was quite a few. There's a good overflowing bushel basket worth of beets there. So y'all have a blessed day, and when we get them processed a little more, than we'll come back to you and let you see another process of what we need to be doing. So y'all have a blessed day. Bye.